Okay, let's just tear this motor down. I've been tearing this motor down a lot because I've been working on the crankshaft. The head has already been taken off and is actually still attached to the bike because it's a compression release head, and the operating cable is attached to the handle grip and everything. So it's easier just to remove the head there, and then you take the engine off in this state. So, oh, look at that! The gasket came off. Whew, didn't get hurt, but luckily. Here's my set of pliers. I machine a little groove on each jaw for the circlip. This is a great aid for removing circlips and for other things that you'll see. It grabs the wrist pin easy. The wrist pin clip easy. I've had them pop. I'm going to push the wrist pin out with that same tool. Pretty easy that way. Okay. Wrist pin bearing. Slide it right on the pin. Okay, we will start here. Impact gun is nice. I think these are kind of small, I'm not sure. Okay, there we are. Move the flower nut locking screw. Operate the clutch to lift the pressure plate off, then it's easy to spin off. This one's got a drilled pressure plate. That seems to help a little bit. Gripping. It's a 19 millimeter socket, I think. Yeah, 19 millimeter. Here's my tools. I made these puller tools, but you can get the tools from various vendors. They look a little different than this, but basically just a puller. I use a pipe wrench on it like that. It works pretty good. Take that off, set that off there. Back to my little curved needle nose pliers. They're great for pulling keys. Change the bit to a flat bit. Tool number 2. Key actually just fell out. It's a real loosey engine. So doing this job is pretty quick, especially since I've been doing it like so many darn times. Trying to develop this crank. Okay, so all the screws on this side are out. Keys are gone. Now I'll flip it to the magneto side. I won't withdraw them all the way. I'm going to slowly do it because there's spring pressure on it. Cordless tools are pretty good, but I prefer the impact tools because they aren't as expensive to maintain. magneto cover. I happen to have this cute little 1/4-inch drive impact gun. That thing is sweet. Got that a long time ago. Still love it for light duty stuff. It's nice. No fears of destroying anything. A lot of times now I would remove the wire loop, and I do it usually by unsoldering the wires, because they're a real bear to get through. Some of these bushing, hard plastic bushing ones are hard to get out. But I'm going to try just leaving it in. I did that just the other time I did the engine, and it seemed to work out fine. Take the magnet out. I like to put it on a piece of aluminum so it doesn't get stuck. Remove the key. Again, using the pliers. If that doesn't come out, then we'll take a chisel like this, special chisel, and light taps. We'll try to coax that woodruff key out of there. Okay. The magnets, the wire loops in the way, preventing me from getting the key. Well, I got it. Okay. Bucking bar. 19mm socket. I'm going to stick this screwdriver in here to prevent it from spinning. Puller tool. There's the key. Take out the remaining 2 engine case bolts. And this one's just going to be easy. Yeah, this one's easy. This engine's been apart so many times. So now, this crank is going to, see, the bearing comes right out of the socket of the case. It's a little loose now. Yeah, well, it's kind of old. This crank is going to get reworked, and then next one we'll just put it back together.